Today I wanna answer one question: should you play Mannadium in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Alright, today we're gonna be taking a look at Mannadium, and this deck is actually one of my favorite decks in the game, so I would love to showcase it right now. As you can see, my version has a couple of different changes compared to the regular one. I play a bigger Scarecrow engine, which is the number one thing I wanna mention. Dude, you need to play a bigger Scarecrow engine. I don't care what you think, because if you play only one copy of Lightcard, only one copy of the Field Spell, only two copies of Reinhardt, one copy of Arrival, you just won't have anything to do going turn 3 or turn 4 and whatnot. You're just gonna end up losing the game if you don't have enough fuel. So as of the engine itself, I'm playing 3 copies of Reinhardt, 2 copies of Arrival, 2 copies of Phobia, and the 2 copies of Lightheart. I think that this is the best you can possibly do. Also, as of the Mannadium cards, I play 3 copies Rimheart, 3 copies Meek, only Meek. You don't really need anything more than that. 2 copies of Vista Starfrost with 2 copies of Obsession and 1 copy of the Imaginings. And as you can see, I am not playing the one reframing, and the reason for that is because I don't think it's that impactful anymore. I mean, listen guys, you can probably put it into the deck, it's really good, but I just didn't find the space to do so because I want to play a good amount of board breakers, and most importantly I want to play the most amount of ways to counter Maxi and also Droll and Logboard, because these 2 hand traps just completely demolish the deck. So I'm playing a copy of Crossout, also 2 copies of Codebuy for the Droll and Logboard, and for the Maxi of course, and 3 copies of Ash to counter the Maxi as well. And the whole point of this deck is to just combo off and destroy your opponents with 55,000 negates. But if you're going second, it is really nice to play board breakers. That is why I played 2 copies of Droplet and 2 copies of Talon. I ended up playing just these, I don't play any more than that, but I think this is fine. I think this is really nice. Also having 8 hand traps in the deck as well. And that is pretty much it for the deck, guys. Now as of the extra deck, nothing really too complicated here. I played the usual stuff. Now I also play a small Calamity engine, which is really nice. Now I don't go into it too much because I don't think it's actually that worth it. It only provides with 1 Calamity and that's it. Instead, I prefer to go for a couple of level 10 bodies, for example Borneo Fleur, Dispater, Chaos Angel with the Appaloosa as well. And this is in my opinion a little bit better because the Calamity Lock is just gonna set up Calamity Lock with nothing else. Lulu is basically here in order to activate the effect of the Crimson Dragon and Space Summon the Calamity Lock. It's actually pretty useless card in the deck outside of that effect. So yeah, it's really not that big of a deal to play the Calamity Lock in my opinion. One more thing before we head into live games, guys, I have a bunch of should you play videos in the channel already uploaded where I showcase different archetypes and different deck lists, just like this video here, and make sure to check them out if you're interested in that type of content. Also, I will leave a link down in the description for a playlist with every single video for convenience purposes of course. And now let's head into the gameplay. Okay, starting off by activating the Dear Servant. I do have Draw and Lockboard, but literally nothing else. Sending to the graveyard a copy of Garura for 1 extra draw, makes sense. Searching out a copy of the Dogmatica, Ecclesia. He's probably playing Labyrinth or something like that. Activating now the effect of the Garura, and I will change the effect of the Draw and Lockboard to negate the draw, also negate the adding effect of Ecclesia. Okay, this is really nice. Now he has limited place and he cannot use the effect of the Ecclesia. Also activating Kuklak. Yes, that is Labyrinth, that is expected. People play Dogmaticas in Labyrinth. Now activating Chandraglier's effect as well. Pitching a copy of the Transaction Rollback. Wow, sure, that is really good. Sending to the field Big Welcome Labyrinth, and I don't really like to see that happening because now he can go Big Welcome. Also, he can go with the Transaction Rollback eventually. He can also get rid of 1 card in my hand by activating the effect of the lovely Labyrinth, which is not cool as well. Okay, Droplet is pretty useless for me. I don't want to see Droplet here, so yeah, let's hope it hits that. Calarium is also really nice. It's a good thing that Obsidian is still here. Normal summoning now the Ecclesia, no effect available. And now activating the Rollback's effect, he's gonna banish, activate the effect of the Big Welcome. It's not looking very good for me, guys. He's gonna Space Summon now the Lady Labyrinth. Interesting choice. He could have went for Torby instead just to activate the effect as well. Now he's gonna reset back to the field the Big Welcome, and yeah, that's gonna be an additional card rip or a popping effect on the field. And now it is my turn. Come on, dude, just give me something good. I really need something good. Heart of the cards. Reinhardt is actually not a terrible draw, by the way. Chaining the effect of the Kuklak immediately, so he wants to rip 1 card of my hand, which is not that big of a deal. Chaining the effect now of the Big Welcome, of course. Yep, I could negate the effect of the lovely Labyrinth with my Droplet, which is a nice thing to do maybe, but I'm not sure how much I actually need to do that. Well, if he hits the Reinhardt, I'm gonna have a little bit of a problem, so maybe it's not a terrible idea. I could have changed it right now to negate the effect of the Lady Labyrinth as well. I f***ed up. Yeah, I just gave him a free imperm on the field. Okay. Yep, Space Summoning the Ariana now. Now that I think about it, it's not really a misplay because if I go Droplet for 2, I'm not gonna have any place. Now let's go for Droplet, and I'm gonna get rid of the Obsession here because I want to keep the Calarium, and I'm gonna negate the effect of only lovely Labyrinth, and that is gonna be pretty nice combo in here. Space Summon now the Lady Labyrinth, and he has in his hand a copy of the not Kuklak, but the other one, the Chandraglier. Also 3 unknown cards. Hopefully they are nothing. He has nothing set on the field as well, so I'm pretty confident confident that I can break his board, but I guess we're about to find out. Okay, yep, negating the effect of the lovely labyrinth now, and I get to play the game, hopefully. Alright, let's activate the Reichardt's effect now, and let's see what he does. Chaining Imperm immediately. Yep, that is expected. I already knew that. I don't love it, but I cannot do anything about it, unfortunately. Yep, also Chandraglier effect. Oh, that is gonna take a while, dude. I hate to play against labyrinth. Second copy of the rollback, he ended up top decking. Oh my god, dude, you're so lucky. Sending to the field a copy of the Welcome Labyrinth, and I need to close the game immediately if I want to win it. Now activate the effect of the Kuklak again. So let's go for the light card here. I'm gonna be adding a copy of the Reichphobia, you already know. And I will try to, you know, limit his resources in a way. I don't know, I guess we're about to find out what I can actually do. Yep, chaining the effect of the rollback, that is expected already. Well, he's gonna go with the Import, negate the effect of the light card, and now I have only one Calarium left, but I'm totally unsure of it. So let's activate the effect of the Calarium. Search out a copy of the Rune card here, and I'm gonna go for the effect of the Obsession to special summon it to the field, which will get me a search into something else, which is really beautiful. Yep, adding the Meek now, and now I'm gonna be special summoning the Meek to the field here, and I will be using it to, you know, Synchro Shokan. So let's go for the Triskuta, of course, because that's my, you know, main option here. I will get another search off of the effect of the Armitara. Now let's go Trisukta, bring back a, you know, Meek to the field, and hopefully that's gonna do something because I have no other place. He has way more follow-up than I can ever provide, so I need to win this turn somehow. Let's go Armitara now, search out a copy of a card, and I'm gonna go for the Reichphobia here because that's the best option. Now let's activate the Reichphobia's effect here, and I will be using it to search out a copy of the Visa Starfrost, and I'm gonna be popping the light card, of course, space summon it to the field, and I'm gonna be then bringing back the light card for an additional body. You already know how that goes. I will go into the cross sheep. Oh, but he's down to 2000 only, so I'm gonna win the game anyways. And now I'm gonna be using you know, two of my monsters to go into the Astralad. Of course, I'm gonna get rid of the Vista Starfrost, also Girion card, and that is gonna be game, guys. I have enough things to win the game right now on the spot, which is beautiful. So now let's activate Chaining 1 Cross Sheep, Chaining 2 Astralad, and I'm gonna be destroying a monster, and he just pulled the game. I managed to break an insane labyrinth board with little to no resources, so this deck is actually really good. Okay, not a bad hand. Let's start off by activating the Reichphobia here, and I'm gonna search out a copy of Visa Starfrost 2 because I already have the Scarecrow Reinhardt here in my hand. And now I'm gonna be also going for the Calarium, Chaining, Droll, and Logbird. Well, GG, guys. I cannot do anything more than that. Yeah, so what am I supposed to do here? The question is, the answer is, I have no idea, dude. Well, look at this. I'm just literally gonna go like this. No search. Calarium. No search again. So yeah, that is basically it. Versus Droll and Logbird, this deck is amazing, guys. So cool. Okay, activating Wanted. I'm gonna change the Ash Blossom here. Now it's a little bit risky to go for the Ash Blossom that early. Maybe I should have went for the original Simple Scrolls negate, but I don't have an idea if he's even playing Snake Eyes. So Wanted is a good card to negate sometimes. Now sending to the graveyard the Duster to space summon the Diabelistar, and I didn't go for Maxi. Also, I should have waited for the original Simple Spoils, which you could call it a misplay, guys. You could call it a little bit of a misplay here. Okay, normal summoning Ash as well, and now he's gonna use the effect, search out the Poplar, and that is fine with me. Come on, dude. No cold buy, no cross out, no nothing, please. If there's only one card in your hand, what are you supposed to do? Okay, nothing else. I get to resolve it, and now I drew another copy of Riumheart. Searching out a copy of the Divine Tempo, of course, and by the way, even if I waited for the original Simple Spoils to negate with Ash Blossom, he literally had the Ash already in the hand, so it wouldn't matter that much anyways. Okay, now linking off the Poplar to go into the Linkuribo. Brave move. He's gonna play into the Max C. He's gonna give me like 10 Drolls here. Interesting choice, interesting choice. Oh, changing the effect of Droll and Logbird as well. Also, he stopped my Drolls now. That makes sense. Now he can combo off really nicely because Droll and Logbird is negating the Max C. So let's just skip to the part where this is over because it's gonna take a while.
One winner later.
Okay, at least his plays were pretty limited because he couldn't set up that amazing wave board. So now I'm gonna pretty much just win the game with that field, guys. Trust me, I'm gonna go now Fenrir. And now he's probably gonna go for the Divine Tempo. Yep, and also gonna go for Promethean Princess at some point, I'm guessing. That is the best point to do it, by the way, because afterwards I'm gonna be able to respond to his plays as well. Alright, he space summoned the IP. Now let's get the Surge going here. Changing the effect of the Borderlord Savage to negate it. Big mistake, dude. Well, let's change the effect of Fenrir in that case, dude. He gave me the ability to do so, and now I'm gonna target the IP, which will make him just use the effect of it and go into a Palooza, regardless of whether he wants to or not. Maybe he's not gonna go into a Palooza, but I think he's gonna go for a Palooza, right? It seems like the most, you know, rational thing to do. Yup, as expected, a Palooza with 3 negates, pardon me, and now I can just beat over it with my Fenrir and just proceed to the, you know, the rest of my turn, and that's what I'm gonna do because I don't want to play into the Palooza, of course. And now main phase 2, I get to just play the game and win the game from here. Let's go with Reinhardt, activate the effect. I'm gonna search out a copy of the Arrival here, and I'm afterwards gonna go for the Room Hard Place and just set up a whole bunch of things here. And he just cooped the game, of course. Now Maxi did a lot of work here. Honestly, the hand traps were amazing, but as you can see, Mannadium has a pretty nice chance fighting against Snake Eyes as well. Okay, activating Fire Formation Tinky. I am interested to see what he's playing. Searching out a copy of the Tri-Brigade Fractal. Now that is a deck I haven't seen in a while. Activate the effect of the Fractal. Let's change the effect of the Ash Blossom here. It's about as good as it gets for that, but I'm guessing he's playing more than one engine. Chaining the effect of Gamma as well. Oh my god, that is gonna be huge for him, by the way. Now he's gonna go for a level 8 Synchro play as well, which is crazy.
15 minutes later.
Okay, not the board I expected to see, but this is a pretty nice board regardless. Activating also the effect of the Harpy's Feather Storm. Oh my god, come on, dude. Negate any monster effects your opponent activates, and also chaining Maxi. Okay, guys, goodbye. Yeah, sure, cool video.